Hello and welcome back. I am BigSquirrell. This is Chained Echoes. I think we're technically still in the Victor, Robb, and Kylian story. I'm really thought that we would be running into our other teammates by now. I like the little lizards that are around. I don't see any now that I've said something, but there were some lizards back there just chilling on rocks. Hello. We know that these are mountain bibbies. Jeez. Kylian, that heavy thrust costs so much of the things. Let's see. Truth be told, I've already run through here a little bit once, and I ran into a spot where I died embarrassingly. There were so many things I could have done, but I just died, and it was awful. I gotta remember to pay attention to the bottom right of the screen. Dang it. Alright, yeah. We'll do some defense and whatnot down, because I didn't want to do the other thing yet. Let's spread the poison. I do know that these things are able to heal themselves. Well, actually, they don't just heal themselves, they heal both sides, which is kind of awesome for me. See, I'm keeping an eye on my health, like a lot. I don't want to do that again. Yeah, we could afford to do the thing. But yeah, the healing that they can do, it's a lot, so I don't want to let them do that. I don't even need to do that. Ooh, 2 magician's hats? That's awesome. I think that's a loot thing. I'm pretty sure. That's not the one that I meant to use. Whatever. Oh, again? Well, we're staying in the overdrive gauge, so it's fine. It's really the thing in the upper right there. When these mountain bibbies are doing their moves, it goes very quickly. Ooh, skill level up. That I didn't see before. Where is it? No, it's not this one, it's in this. Who's what leveled up? Oh, okay. Looks like a couple things may have leveled up in the passives. Nobody's action skills have leveled up yet, but we are getting kind of close. Especially down here. The cleric skills are going. That is awesome. Okay. This should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, I think everybody has ended up in this general thing. I didn't think we would have to go all the way to the actual White Rose Inn. I figured we would meet up on the way. You watch them go back and forth. Okay. I like watching the trailing ones. Okay, I'll stop doing that. It was probably only fun for me. This is where I died before. So I am gonna start doing the things a little better. Those eggs will hatch into more of these BB things, which is kind of cool, because we do have a reward board thing for killing these. I can't do it fast enough, can I? I mean, really, I just need to make sure I'm keeping track of my health. That was the thing that killed me. And speaking of, let's go ahead and put a regeneration on. And we will spread that poison to everybody. And then, let's see, I've already defense downed everybody, so that's fine. Ultra move? Ultra move. Good, we got the eggs knocked out. Yeah, when it gets to 4 of them and they keep doing those wind attacks, that is a lot. Cool. Oh, you are just gonna die to poison. I'll let that happen. Unless both of them in one move? No, but it still died to poison, so whatever, it works out. Awesome. And now from here on, I have no idea what's happening. Like I ever know what's happening. I don't know if this is the correct way or an extra way. Oh, I can't go to the sides. It looks like it should be able to. That is a bunch of eggs. Okay, I'm gonna go back down then. Because I kind of want to watch these guys climb some more. They just look lost when they're following me going back and forth. There we go. I figured there had to be some extras. Is it? It is. One of the 2 directions has to be some extra stuff. Brake extender? Interesting. I'm curious what that does. But we're gonna find out together. Break extender would be here. Debuff has a 50% chance to hold longer for 3 turns. Okay. I don't know if that's even a debuff that I can do. Okay. We need to kill these very quickly. Who all can hit all of the things? Actually, let's do Alfred's Will, because it does do damage. It does decent damage. And that sets up everybody else to hurry up and kill these things. Please. Because I don't want to have to fight them all. This is going to be close. No, it's not. Never mind. I panicked. But I'm no longer panicking because we can do this. That's not the one. There we go. As long as I do the right thing, we'll just get through it pretty quickly. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Sir Victor? I just remembered this path. I've walked this way 100 times. You've been here before? Yes, a long time ago, when magicians were no rarer than mercenaries. I'm an R, you know, and I've studied at the University of Nisa. I lived in a village outside the city and walked the way down there to the university every single morning. The road turned right over there, but now... Where Nissa once stood, there's nothing but a huge crater left. It is called the Great Chasm. It happened around 500 years ago. Once upon a time, Valandis was a united land. A neutral state where nobles from all over the world came to study the magical arts. After the fall of the city, however, various lords and ladies claimed the land for themselves. Since then, peace has never really reigned here again. What exactly happened to Nissa? I heard stories of an earthquake. This is one of the theories. It is said that the city, protected by a magical shield, sank in one piece and is still standing at the bottom of this crater. This should be easy to check, shouldn't it? Once again, you have no clue, thief. Climbing down the cliffs is impossible. The dense fog blocks the view and the uncontrollable winds smash every airship against the walls. And if that is not enough, mighty wyverns have found their new home in this crater full of miasma. And even that's not the worst. Indeed. Aznadel has built its nest down there. Aznadel? Aznadel the dragon? One of the 7 true kings? He too was attracted by the miasma and has been living down there ever since. He does what dragons do most of their time. He sleeps in a bed of ether. Next time you plan to raid a place, you could at least show some respect and learn some facts. Your ignorance is downright disgusting. Oh, come on, I've had enough of... An arrow? Who goes there? Only a gang of common robbers, so open your pockets and show me your gold. The only metal you get from me is the steel of my sword. Sir Toma? Look at that, little Robb. We haven't seen each other in a long time. You know him? A former knight of my father. After the war ended a year ago, he betrayed us. We did not betray anyone. It was your father who could not pay us. The only thing we can be blamed for is that we followed his lies for far too long. Let me guess. After the war reserves were empty, you were promised land as payment. But without a winner, there were no castles to give away. We were lied to and exploited. We were wrong to pay him heed. You do not deserve any payment. You were paid to win the war, not lose it. I see no lie in this. Keep your gold for all I care. We'll take the lad hostage. Try it. Just another word you won't be able to keep. Oh, okie dokie. We are doing the fighting. I mean, it makes sense, but I was hoping we could recruit somebody new. I very much want to recruit new people. Let's start with a poison shot on Toma himself. Himself? Well, I'm going to go with having the main that's usually a male, at least with actual lions. You are weak to something that I can do. That's good. And yeah, it takes us out of overdrive. I won't do that yet. I'm mostly just going to focus on Toma. And Pandemic, too, is going to help spread things around a little bit. Let's see, where's the one? This one. I want to be able to regenerate. Worry less about the healing. Let's see. Yeah, I'll attack the bomb. Oh, come on. We have to play a little game with the bomb now? Okay. Ah, okay. That's fine. We can... I do have the option of using some stuff that would bring this down, but I don't know that I actually want to. So you've already got poison running. Let's do paralyze. Because next time Kylian's turn comes up, I want to use that ultra move. Which is this ultra move. Yes, yeah, that one. I don't know why my brain blanked. Did I say that right? Brain blanked. On what button I needed to hit next. We do not need a heal because we are good on healing. Let's do some TP regeneration as well. Power shot would work. Okay, I'm shifting strategies here. I'm going to get rid of the bandit because I feel like that'll be a pretty quick kill. I was going to hit the bandit with some of the multi-target stuff that I have, but I haven't been using it, so go ahead and clear that out so it's less of a problem. I keep referring to this character as an object. Again, we have more people. I don't know how we lose this. Oh, if it ends up in the middle, we lose this. Yeah, you don't need to do anything else, so that works. Keep us down on the overdrive gauge. Poison? Yeah, we could go back for some poisons. I don't think there's much of anything we need to do. I could do an offense buff, but I feel like just doing damage would probably do about as much right now. Yeah, perfect. Just look at yourself and where your greed has driven you. Greed? Quite the opposite. We did not fight for money or for land. We fought for our homeland and for our lord. We were loyal knights. Your father was unable to pay us, so for many years we fed our families on honor and the hope of victory alone. And we did so proudly. But with the end of the war, our hope died. He could not keep his promise. It was not our decision to cast away the oaths we gave your father. No, your lord father has been strangling our oaths for years by himself. Don't you understand? We needed food to keep our families alive. We cannot live on hope and honor alone. But you apparently seem to be living very well on blackmail, robbery, and murder. Do not speak of honor. You are deaf. And you are dead. Leave him, Robb. For what reason, Sir Victor? Out of mercy. Mercy? Get out of here. I spit on your pity. You will feel my vengeance, remember that. Better we move on before more of them show up. We should arrive soon, right, Robb? What? Yeah, it's not far. Let's hope the others manage to get there as well. Okay, so there was more to that story, and I cut it off like in the middle last time. Okay, everybody made it. A toast to our reunion. I am so glad that nothing happened to you, Lynn. Glenn took good care of me. Yeah, unconscious in your arms. Thank you for bringing him here safely. Well, the people of Welland helped me. Is it a good idea that we drink here? Shouldn't we be resting? Tormund is close. If it wasn't for the darkness of the night, we could reach it in no time. We've earned this break. Right, Sienna? No need to ask me. I'm always available for a drink. I bet you can hold your liquor. You won't find out with just wine. Is that a challenge? Landlord, please bring me your strongest liquor. Honestly, I prefer class. I can serve both. This liquor here has the fine taste of an Arcadian predicate wine and the strength to knock down even a warrior from Baki. Excellent. I plan to travel to Baki in the future. Let me try it as well. Violet, fetch the fruit lure, would you please? Yes. But Blondie has had enough. Well, what do you mean? Are you drunk? Watch out! I did not take a sip. I need to stay sober for Len's sake. Oh my, Robb can't hold his liquor. He gets drunk just by smelling it. You see, we should go to sleep. Enough is enough. Don't get angry, Glenn. We have every reason to celebrate. The Cortara Mountains are behind us. Tomorrow the reward awaits us. If they even have the information we're looking for, we can't be sure of that. Maybe we missed something in Farnsport. Worst case, we're paid in gold. This brings us one step closer to the return of the Band of the Iron Bull. Have you forgotten our priorities? Of course not. But without gold, we can't finance our search. We can't live on my family's money forever. Calm down, both of you. If it's the alcohol doing the talking right now, then at least let it speak about more joyful things. Well said. New quest, finished quest. Did we get... Yes. We have at least someone that can learn a skill. Restrain. That's interesting still. Being able to... I don't want to lower my defenses to go into an attack. And defense stance does the other way around. Once I get defense stance, I might actually pick that up. But it's going to be a long time. We need to learn 8 more skills. Jeez. Okay. Raise chance to be hit by an enemy. I don't know. I don't think that's in this game. Some games, yes, I do like taunt abilities, but I think in this one, that's not going to be as much of a thing. I kind of just want to grab some stats. Leave it at that. Princess, are you well? It's too dangerous. We shouldn't go there. You're the most important person I have. Okay, so we can talk to all of them. Women like Sienna are just my type, but unfortunately she doesn't seem to have any interest. Remember, Glenn, it's important to recognize when your attempts are futile. Some men think that by being persistent, they're proving their love to the woman, but in reality, they're just creepy. Don't be creepy, Glenn. That is very true. Don't be creepy. When I left the castle, I wanted to make sure not to make any naive mistakes. I knew my savings wouldn't last forever and I would have to do hard, exhausting work that would push me to my limits. I was prepared for that tough world out there. Or so I thought. But the real problem wasn't doing the hard work. The real problem was finding work to begin with. Robb and I almost starved to death. Fortunately, he found a job with the city guard and was able to finance us for a few months. Then a job opened up for me, too. Robb was concerned that it might be too dangerous, but we did it anyway. We've had enough of dry bread and watery soup. This was the first instructive lesson for me after I left the castle. Huh, okay. Is our quest just to talk to everyone? Oh, okay. Easy enough. Usually my daily life consists only of writing and traveling. Rarely do I get the pleasure of trying out my musical arts. Did you know that when I was a little boy, I was a traveling showman and toured all over Eldria with a troupe? Even as a child, I had a very deep voice and could delight the audience with it. When my magical talent was recognized, I was sent to the University of Nisa. My master Bartholomew suggested that I devote myself to musical magic. He was the perfect fit for me. That's pretty cool. If you want to make small talk, you're in the wrong place. But since I am drunk, I can make an exception. Did you know I own an airship? The Himmelskaiser. And I even have a crew member. We traveled to Volandis because the Hug was supposed to be anchored here and our ship needed repairs. I had myself dropped off in Farnsport to earn a little money. Once the repairs were to be done after a couple of weeks, I was supposed to be picked up. Wish we had had better timing, then we could have flown to Tormund on the Himmelskaiser. That would have saved us the trouble. But fortunately, we are now through Cortara in one piece. I just hope this quest is worth the effort, because I have to get back to Farnsport somehow, too. A scream? A strange one at that. Is that a werewolf? Is something wrong? We heard someone screaming. Oh, that. I didn't expect you to notice. What are you talking about? What happened out there? Oh, I think I know what it was. How about you explain it to my friends, landlord? With pleasure. Please follow me outside. reason for this scream is this flower here. What do you mean? The flower can scream? If I pick one, yes. Let me explain. As you know, there is a soul in every living being, whether animal, human, monster, or plant. It is developed differently depending on the being. A plant does not have much of it. A monster has a corrupt version. When a living thing dies, the soul leaves the body and flows into the maelstrom, a vortex in which all the ether of this world is united. In this whirlpool, the soul dissolves and mixes with other souls. When a living being is born, a new soul forms in the whirlpool of ether and enters the body. It's an eternal cycle. These plants are very special. People here call them white roses because their true name is unknown in Volandis. It's actually called the Weeping Mary. It has a special characteristic in that when it dies, you can see how the soul leaves its body and disappears into thin air. It sounds like a human scream. How terrifying. And quite annoying for many farmers. You seem to have a soft spot for this plant. Your whole garden is full of them. The scream may be disturbing, but their appearance is beautiful. Did you hear that? What was that scream? Princess! Where are you, Princess? Poor guy. Why? We better go check on him. That's what I'm going to assume that was. Many people find the soup disgusting, and if it's not prepared properly, they're right. One must remove the muddy taste of the toad by letting it swim alive in clear water. That's nonsense. Are you still drunk? It's the muddy taste that gives the toad soup the right aroma. Mud is nothing more than damp dirt. You don't mean to tell me that dirt carries taste? Hey, I've eaten both variations. Your toad soup lacks any taste. Oh, Sienna, have you slept well? Where is she? Who are you talking about? Lynn, she wasn't in our room. I thought she was out here. Are you talking about the young girl? She left the inn with the first rays of the morning. Seemed to be in a hurry. What? But why would she not wait for us? That can't be true. She does not want to pay us off. I don't believe that. She did not seem particularly stingy. Maybe she has realized that you have not earned your reward. After all, she traveled half the way here only with the redhead. Whatever the reason may be, let's follow her. We should catch up with her quickly. Thanks for your hospitality. You're welcome anytime. Please visit us again soon. And we can learn some more new skills, but I'm guessing it's not everybody, right? Yeah. Blind, physical attack, triple damage to a paralyzed target. We can paralyze now, but I'm not so sure about that. More rare drops. I'm gonna go with that. It's also gone completely silent, and that worries me. I am going to form up. I don't think I want Glenn and Robb on the same thing. Glenn's gonna pretty much always Glenn's gonna pretty much always be useful out there. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna leave the warrior thing on. No, actually. I am gonna switch the emblem back. Yeah. Because I'm gonna be using Robb as a more niche thing. I did not mean to step on them. Sienna place. Okay. I was trying to avoid the flowers because I don't want to just go doing that. That's the wrong way. Oh, oops. Well, it didn't tell me. Did it? Did it? I have no idea if it did or not. Is there a little area up here I can run? Okay, never mind. Never mind. Ignore that. I was just thinking maybe there's a little hidden spot, but there is not. Oh. We walk at the horizon. Got it. Fior Woods. See some woofies. Suspicious mushroom. Okay, we can just run. Suspicious mushroom? Nothing special there. Aw, a squirrel and an owl. But we've got to fight first. So you can do... You know what? We'll just do that. I feel like it was not too long ago that I talked about not liking wolves being a, let's see, what way do I want to do this? Let's do this. Wolves being enemies always makes me sad, and also the alpha wolf thing is not how wolves work. But that is... we'll just leave it at that. I can't remember the video name while I'm in the middle of this. Or the game. But, yeah. I talked about it probably too much in that one. Whatevs. Learning stuff is your friend. Let's see. This would have been a good one to do early on, but I did do it early on. No, I didn't. Did I? I don't remember. Too busy talking about wolves. Let's see. I'll just keep going multi-target. It hits pretty well. At least until the non-alpha wolf is gone. Which is now. Cool. And... whatever. I don't think that there's any reason to swap out or do anything to get the overheat down, except for that. Dang. Running out of TP is kind of a problem, but whatever. We should be able to finish this fight before the thing gets to go again. Bad luck charm? Yes. I feel that is appropriate for killing wolves. Can I interact with the animals? No. Oh, I can walk through them, but can't pet them or anything. Which is good. Don't try to pet wild animals. I see the thing there. Okay. It doesn't look like there's any random spots we can run into. Dude, there's that thing. There's got to be another one. It's not over on this side. I'm just madly clicking. No? No. Anything obvious? No. Where is the other little circly thing? I see you, wolves. Not yet. Okay.
The first hikers from the Cortara Mountains arriving so early. You must have slept at old Dame Bert's.
Indeed. We are on our way to Tormund. Our companion has gone ahead. Have you seen her?
No, unfortunately not. Are you sure? Don't you want to know what she looks like to begin with? This time in the morning, only people from Tormund's direction pass by here. Nobody crosses the mountains in the dark. So if someone comes from your direction at this time of day, they probably slept at the White Rose Inn. I would have noticed someone passing by, believe me.
The village of Iden is close. We should ask there instead of interrogating this dubious figure.
Do what you want, but if your companion was a woman, you should hurry.
What do you mean?
Never mind, just the ramblings of a dubious figure. Farewell.
Let us make haste. Oh, fair enough. Make haste, but at the same time, I want to know there's not anything over there. Great. Let's try the other way of... No, we'll start with Alfred's will. I want to try the other way of doing this and single target some stuff down. That just... I really feel like the amount of damage done is higher if I do the multi-target stuff. Let's see, I don't really want to take us out of the thing, Overdrive, and we could use a bit of healing, especially Kylian. Petalstorm is ready to go. That was a lot. Nah, not Wide Swing. I need to readjust some of these skills. I guess after I finish this episode, I'll adjust some skills so that they're laid out a bit better. How much does this? This is 0.8 to all, so if there's 3 targets, it is more damage. Okay. Doing math. Ignore me. Let's see. Single target. Yeah. And the overdrive gauge. Healing hell. That's fine. Oh, that's going to take us over. I don't think... Oh, I should have swapped. Except Pandemic wouldn't do it. Okay, that works.
I forgot that that was a thing. We don't need a heal or any of these things. Throw a shield on, so at least I'm doing some kind of good while I'm wasting my turn. Yeah. Jeez, this thing is just taking a while. Let's do a bleed, because this thing is... It keeps healing and whatnot. It's making the fight longer than I otherwise would have expected. That's so annoying. Just regular attack, get some TP. Okay, some skills leveled up. That's a jump down, not a jump up. Dang. What skills got there? It's got to be more of these. Who's something? Or was it? Oh! Our cleric-y stuff leveled up here. Nice. A little more of a heal and revive people with a little more health. That is awesome. Alright, I feel like there's going to be a gigantic loop that takes me around to the wolves. Hey, fast travel spot. And a town. That's cool, but I have a thing I want to do first. Wow. There was a jump down spot over that last place where I fought wolves, and I wanted to try to find out what will get me there. I'm guessing this is it? Oh, look at the little owl in the tree. Utility overdrive, that's one that I've needed. Oh, cool. And that, I've got a couple things now. Geez, I really need to be able to start... Oh, maybe I can. I might now be able to go back and start getting these kinds of things connected up. That would be awesome. If I can fast travel back, I might start doing that, but I also kind of think this is a spot that it may not let me fast travel too much. Let's check. How do I do the thing? Teleport menu. Teleport currently not possible. Dang it. Okay, so I can't do it yet. As soon as I can, I think I'm going to do that. I'll do some episodes of that kind of thing. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. We got a nice chunk of time. It got us into a new village where we can start asking some questions, figure out where Lynn ran off to. And I will go back and try to figure out that one treasure circle spot that I found. It looked like there wasn't another one. I'll have to look around for that sometime. Anyway, that does it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. The liking, subscribing, Patreon link in the description, all that usual stuff. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to ramble this time. See you in my next video. Later.